Welcome to Kickstarter Radio 102.4. And today it's a WTF is Tinner's Trail. This is another game from yesteryear, which has come on Kickstarter for a second edition. And after yesterday's bonkers Kickstarter, let's just see how this one has been progressing since it's been bubbling for at least a week on Kickstarter. Lipstickpaddy, please take it away. Tinner's Trail! Ooh, Tinner's Trail. Now, this has been sitting on Kickstarter for over a week, maturing, so I thought I'd come now give it a visit. Now, this game is originally from 2008, and it's very hard to get a copy of the original. In fact, on the second-hand market, it's about $140 to get hold of the original. Why you would is beyond me. It looked terrible on the table. Because it was an old game, yeah, mechanics, okay, yeah. Call me a neo-modernist board gamer. All right. Well, it's on Kickstarter now in a second edition, and it's been pimped out. Now, yesterday we looked at an incredible second edition. Oh my God, was it so good! I'll put just a picture here and the link above if you like second editions and reprints, etc. But that was incredible. So let's see. I want to see Tinner's Trail, how it matches up with yesterday's game that I won't mention. But they are in competition because we only have a certain amount of pledges we can make a month, right? So it is in competition. Now, it's coming fairly cheap. Look at this. A base game, $44. The map is certainly looking way better than the original. Oh my God. It's the map of Cornwall, which is the southwestern tip of England. It's the place, if you go to England, it's a wonderful place to visit with beautiful ice cream because the milk comes from the Devonshire cows, which have a higher fat content in their milk than any other cow in Europe, and fat content in the milk is important for luxury ice cream and why the ice cream down in Cornwall is the best in Europe. Yes, it is. All right, got my little rant over with. $44 then, that means don't expect too much for your $44. I mean, look, we're getting some basic cubes, basic Monopoly type dice, interesting meeples here that are screaming to be screen printed, and some beautiful cards here. Look at the artwork on these are nice. And it's now a solo game. The original wasn't solo, and it goes to 5 players, which is new also. So there's a lot of changes here, and it's looking like a really good second edition. I like this map though, how it is detailed in the areas. Cornwall certainly is a countryside part of England, and it is kind of important, this area, for England too, especially the tourist industry. Now you'll notice a kind of a train here. There is wonderful train lines going through Cornwall. We can actually see it in detail close up here on the board of a train coming through. That looks really cool. Yes, indeed. It's funny how they're not yet telling us about the game. I think if you got the first edition, this is going to get you really, really excited. It's got a lot of awards in its list, and those going back to 2008, you know. So yeah, there is a bit of auctioneering going in and bidding in the game. That is definitely part of it. It's using the dual use cards, and it is looking quite good. I was watching a few gameplay tutorials of it. It does look interesting. I certainly would be up for a game night if you had this, but it's not my cup of tea, actually. The theme alone is not exactly pushing my boat, as it were. Especially because it's a fairly cheap retail game that's getting deluxified, but it's getting deluxified at a low price point. So there is that. But I do like the artwork that's going on. The survey cards are looking beautiful. I like the setup cards, they're looking cool. Area tiles looking really nice too. I do like the effort they've put into this. Now, stretch goals. This is the Kickstarter exclusive stuff that's been boiling over the last week or so. And they are getting screen printed indeed, and they're now looking lovely, aren't they? Spot UV on the box. Looking cool. The box has changed. Has it changed, the box? It just looks a bit different, doesn't it? Got blue skies here. Here it's gone a bit cloudy. The box looks like it's changed. Yeah, we're getting alternate boards, but it says it's a PDF download. Yeah, but it's a board, right? Oh, that's confusing me. Check out the updates. There is stuff popping out coming soon, so it's still not fully developed. But it looks like, if you look at the Kickstarter pack here, that it's the retail that's getting stretched. And this is what you're getting. This is the difference between the Kickstarter and the retail. It's just a few survey cards, and it's just a few more of these tiles, the alternate tiles that you can work on. Does it? I mean, it's not exactly saying that this stuff here is, you know, yes, the Kickstarter promo pack, but that's got the Kickstarter badge on it, but the rest doesn't have the Kickstarter badge on it. So it really is a buffed up, super looking retail game, and only giving you a little bit of Kickstarter here. It'd be interesting to see why back now. But what's changed? Definitely the player count. Yep. 2 expansions are coming in, which is cool. We saw that also from yesterday. It seems like a nice trend. Reducing the randomness, which first players didn't really like. Improving the auction because of the dual use cards. New artwork looking fantastic. And of course, the component quality has been pushed up. And the solo mode. Yep. Now, so this is the expanded edition. This is the one that's coming with the mini expansions and the stretch goals then. So why did they call them this the Kickstarter edition? Are they going to retail this again? I don't know. Anyhow, it is looking good. I like the concepts of the immigration board that you're getting workers from abroad coming in. This is quite nice. And if you're, you know, if you want to put a bit more complexity to the game, then you definitely want to get this. It does say though that this will come to retail, but you're going to have it on Kickstarter for 3 months. So you're going to get it time. The time of it is the important thing here. Arsenic is the other resource that's coming to the map, and you of course need it. There's going to be a danger of moving arsenic if it's mined. So yeah. All right. So what is the Kickstarter all about then? Well, are you getting it cheaper than retail? Probably not. Probably not, and that's my concern. At the minute, there's no dice update. There's no cube update, translucency. These trains and boats and mines don't look like they're getting screen printed in the factories. So, I don't know. Could they have put the price point up at around an 80 for a Kickstarter edition and done some bling? Because, you know, you're coming out with a second edition on Kickstarter. Look at what happened yesterday with that second edition on Kickstarter. It really went bananas, and for the better, because everyone is back and it's going to be in love when they get that game. And here it's just like a well-produced second edition game heading to retail with just a little bit of an excuse to buy it on Kickstarter because it's coming early. Because everything you're seeing is coming to retail. There's that little bit of content that's coming as a Kickstarter. So other than that, it's really looking fairly nice as a second edition. You've got to just see it as a retail game. doesn't have the polish or feel of a Kickstarter game, but it certainly has the polish of a 2021 retail game. Oh yeah, it does look good actually. But as I only put 2 retail games in my collection a year maximum, I don't think Tinner's Trail is going to break into it. If this had been a Kickstarter mega exclusive super game, I might have, there was someone in the studio here who loves these kind of games and they might have gone for it, but the kind of trim down on the fat here with the lack of screen printing on the components is kind of what's killing it to be like a Kickstarter, real Kickstarter. So, yeah, it's doing well on Kickstarter, that is for sure. But it could be doing better. We could be getting more backers, it could be more deluxeified. And it's not even calling itself second edition. It's not calling itself deluxe edition. It's not calling itself anything. And that speaks volumes. And it is a bit of a shame. So on that bombshell, thank you so much for watching. I've been Lipstickpaddy, your host for today. You've been watching Kickstarter Radio 102.4. You take care, stay safe, and bye-bye for now.